Fiction Chics, welcome back to the channel. I am Joanna. This is day 4 of 31 Days of Witches. And today's cosplay is, I'm sure you've guessed it, Thorn from the Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo. Yes, she is technically a witch. She does practice it, and the whole witch gimmick for the band, I'm saying she counts. Also, I'm in the same shirt every day because I do this first thing in the morning, so I'm still in pajamas.
Obviously, eyeshadow is black and red. The red is from the Neon Brights palette, and black is Maybelline. I'm attempting to make a pointed shape coming off of the outside of my eyes with the black eyeshadow. I think that I'll dive into the whole bad aesthetic, and here I am adding on red eyeshadow for blush, and a bit of Hello Halo highlighter in the color Halo Goodbye. Black lipstick is by Maybelline in the color Thrill Seeker, and red lipstick is also Maybelline in the color Wicked. And of course, adding on the cartoon smile lines with black eyeshadow and dollar store eyeliner.
Finished cosplay. The big poof up front of the wig is really giving Elvira. So obviously I have on my black wig because she has black hair, and I do have on, this is more orange than red, but we're gonna pretend it's red. I have on 2 of those orange red, and then in the back I got 1 red because those are the only red extensions I have. I put in red extensions because her hair highlight color is red, so red. She actually does have green eyes, so I put in my greenish contacts. And of course, vampire fangs like she has. Thorn in particular really reads more vampire than witch, but again, she is canonically a witch, but like with the fangs and then the bats and the black and red, she just reads vampire. Of course, again, little cartoon smile lines, and I did add on a little highlighter, and then I went over it with red eyeshadow again because the highlighter was like catching too much light and it looked like I just had a white spot on my cheeks, which looks really weird, so I dulled it and recolored it with red eyeshadow. For accessories, for earrings we have on red hoops, little silver bats with a red dangle gem. These are by the brand Gothic, spelled all caps without the O. And lastly, coffin with little red rose, just kind of pulling into the vampire theme again. And for necklaces, really simple, got a black chain and a little black bat. I thought about making her necklace out of cardboard because her necklace is actually red, but then I was like, this is close enough, why should I make more work for myself? And the last accessory are these little lace gloves with red sequins, featuring my bruises from work because I keep running into walls. She does wear red evening gloves, and I don't have red evening gloves, but I do have these. And here's the full outfit. I think this is so stinking cute, and honestly, if I just re-accessorized this outfit a little more, I would wear this out as my day-to-day fashion. So I know her dress is red, and I do have 1 red dress that I was considering wearing, but I thought the shape of this black dress matched her more because her skirt is asymmetrical. The skirt has the little front slit thing, so I thought it was a better match shape-wise. Also, the red dress that I have is like very, very red, and her red dress is like a dull brownish, blackish red, so I decided to go for red. I thought that was obviously not exact, but close enough. Fun fact about this dress though, it was a hand-me-down from my sister, and I really loved it, but it was too small, but I tried to squeeze into it anyway, which was a bad idea because then I couldn't get it off, so I had to cut it off of me down the sides, and then I put safety pins in it and laced it up with ribbons. Ties are coming undone. Laced it up with ribbons so I could still wear it, but safety pins are not a good ribbon holder. I need to replace these with grommets. I just haven't done that yet. She has little loopies over her shoulders, so I took a black scarf, pinned it 3 times under the neckline of my dress, tied it in the back, and have it drape over my shoulders to emulate her little shoulder sleeves. She also has a red scarf tied around her waist as a belt. I do not have a red scarf, but I do have a red corset belt thing, so there's that. And lastly, the shoes. She wears little black heels, and I have something very similar to that, little black heels. This wig is very fun to just whip around because it's so soft. Also extremely old. I've had this since I was a kid, but it's still holding up kind of. It's frazzled, but it works. And that brings us to the end of this cosplay. Thank you so much for watching. End of this cosplay, end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more witches, tune back in tomorrow for the next day of 31 Days of Halloween. And if you want to see more of me in general, click the link in the description box below. There you can find Instagram, other Instagram, TikTok, and a whole bunch of other stuff involving me. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!